Hey guys, what's up? It's Shinobi Ranger here and welcome back to another episode of our Total War 3 Kingdoms 1v1 unit comparison series videos. And today we have Pearl Dragons versus Ji Infantry. The stats for the two units should be popping up on screen anytime now, so you can pause and take a look and see how the two units stack up against each other. Okay, we are playing this on Romance mode. So in Romance mode, the characters in the game are represented as larger than life heroes as depicted in the novel The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. We are playing this on extreme unit scale setting, and on extreme unit scale setting, all infantry units in the game, with the exception of a few units, have 240 men per unit. Now, Now, our Pearl Dragons are considered elite units. They are the Dragon unit for the Sentinel class. G Infantry led by a champion. I'm sorry about that. Okay, and they are elite units as denoted by the golden outline for the unit icon. So our Pearl Dragons are glaive infantry. They are light glaive infantry. The idea behind the Pearl Dragons was to have a unit which was so well skilled and well trained using their weapons. I mean, it's like something equivalent to they mastered their skill of wielding their glaives so much that they have very good melee evasion and they can literally block incoming projectiles. Such a unit is the Pearl Dragons. Okay, but in order to compensate for their incredibly high melee skills, to allow them for freedom of movement, in order to have enable to, in order to enable them freedom of movement, in order to maximize their potential of using their glaives to swing and wield their glaives around freely, the unit has very little armor, like basically almost no armor. Okay, and you can understand what I mean by looking at them. Okay, so again, now first impression wise, they look like pajama boys. Trust me, and I really hate this. I like the idea and the concept behind the unit, but this is shit. I mean, look at this shit. It's like a shopkeeper or some random dude just woke up, picked up his glaive, and came off to combat. Okay, the idea is good, but I would have preferred that these men have some sort of unique uniform to denote that elite status. Like, if you can't give them heavy armor, at least give them some distinguishable clothing, for God's sake. So they are assault units and they have a ridiculously high melee attack and a block melee evasion and melee projectile blocks, and they have a range, like they swat or deflect incoming projectiles. Okay, now they also have a charge splash attack on their charge bonus. So when they charge into an enemy unit, there's going to be a splash attack and they're going to swing and send men flying around. So men are going to get knocked back, and that's how you identify that the unit has a splash attack. Okay, a lot of men around them in close proximity in the arc of their swing, they get knocked back. But one major complaint I have is that these units are not anti-cavalry. So all spear and polearm based infantry in the game are anti-cavalry. They have that charge reflect versus cavalry, where if they brace and point their polearms at the enemy cavalry and the cavalry does a frontal charge into brace spears, the cavalry is going to get slaughtered. But unfortunately, these men do not have that. That's another thing which I don't like. Now, if you observe carefully, you can see that they are having ornate weapons here. Not as ornate as Protectors of Heaven's weapons, but to a certain extent ornate, because they are an elite unit. So you can see they have there is a white cord wrapped around there. There is a tassel of white horsehair to prevent blood from sliding on the shaft and making the grip sticky and slippery. And you can also see there is an ornate counterweight attached to the bottom of the shaft to improve the balance of the weapon. Okay. Now we are facing regular Ji Infantry here, led by the champion. Okay, so these Ji Infantry wield the dagger axe or the halberd, as shown. So that is the G. Okay, so these are not militia. These are standard frontline troops. You can identify them by their hardened leather caps, which they are wearing for head protection, and the partial lamellar scale armor which they are wearing, the breastplate and torso protection. You can see they have some leather gauntlets and some greaves as well. So they are regular infantry units, whereas we are an elite unit. Okay. Now both units have this caltrips ability, and since it's the AI is going to make use of this ability. Regardless of if the ability is useful or not, the AI sees an ability. Oh, I have an ability, and make use of it, and they're going to throw these stupid things on the ground. And expect this to be pretty anticlimactic because the AI is finicky as hell. They don't charge in, okay? And if we charge into them, we'll inflict that splash attack of the charge. We'll send men flying here and there. It's going to skew the results in our favor. And since both units are not militia units, if there was a strategist present in the army, we can adopt formations. Okay, enough chit chat. So as usual, primary general, you're off dueling. You stay far away. Secondary general, you stay to the side and you're going to engage the enemy general in a duel and lock him and let the two units fight it out in peace. Let's start. You rush up there. Okay, they're heading towards us. Okay. He's challenging us. Good, run away. So once it comes down to 3 seconds, we'll duel. We'll initiate the duel, rather accept the duel. Because he's initiating. Come on. There we go. Now we need to get some distance between this unit and the duelists. Because if let me move my unit a bit back, because if in any case the two units are fighting close to the generals, their general gets killed and they're going to get a morale penalty immediately. And since we have our general close by, they're going to get another penalty saying that there is a stronger and faster enemy nearby. So to cushion that blow, to reduce the impact of the general's death and to try to cancel out some unnecessary morale hits, we are implementing this approach. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I understand it's not completely fair because we need to make them move ahead, but if we don't do that, they'll run away as soon as their morale tanks. Like when the unit general dies, when we clash with them and our general is nearby, that morale hits will just stack up and lose. Like, screw it, we are out of here. Okay, now we can push back. Fine. Okay, come on. And yeah, stupid caltrips as expected. Oh shit. Oh god, okay. Oh god, they're wavering. Not good. They're already wavering. I better have my button on the pause. And as soon as I said that, they broke. Okay, 196 to 33. Fine, fall back. Let them go home. Okay, enough. Let them go home. Stop. 196. 196 to 233. So we lost 7. 196 is 44 men. So wow. Again, see, that's the problem. Very short duration. Yeah, okay. See. Damage sustained, general died, and there was no army losses. Again, the morale penalty stacked in too much. Okay, so 7 dead to 44 dead, and that's a ratio of a little bit over 1:6. So for every Pearl Dragon who fell in combat, we killed 6 G infantrymen in return. God, that is it's like an incredible exchange rate. Okay, and these G infantry again, like the only reason they did well is because they are wearing decent armor. So that armor is absorbing some of the blows. But in terms of combat skill, they are not really meant for it. I mean, they are defensive troops. Okay, these are assault troops. They thrive in melee. They can take a lot of damage and they can dish out equal amounts of damage. So that is there to concern. Whereas they're anti-cavalry troops. They're not meant to hold such. I mean, they're not able. They're not meant to hold such things in combat. They're not meant for such offensive action. Okay, so cost-wise, our unit costs 900 coins, and the G Infantry costs 600 coins. So they're like 2/3 the cost of our Pearl Dragons. Again, Pearl Dragons, it's expected they would win because, I mean, come on, they're an elite unit. If they'd had better morale, probably they would have lasted much longer. Maybe we would have won for sure, but the fight would have lasted a wee bit longer. But anyways, that's okay. Alright guys, that's all for this video. Okay, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, then leave a like. If you did not like the video, then leave a dislike. Share, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos when they are released. Until the next video, this is Shinobi Ranger signing out. Bye!